Hey everybody, Carm Capriato. It is CarmCast. It's CarmCast 51. Welcome to a Wednesday. Just getting going here and talking about stuff that is near and dear to my heart and a few things that are going on inside the industry. Glad to have you all here. Don't mind you if you want to pop a post or a comment in Facebook. That would be great. And I think by the time we're done with this show today, you're going to want to share this with a friend or a colleague for a lot of right reasons. Hey, something brand new that's going on is Vision just opened up a registration for 2020. Go to visionkc.com. I spent some time checking out the site. Nice job, Sherry Hamilton and the entire team from Milwaukee putting it together. It looks like it's going to be another incredible event. So that would be we'll be darned. You're actually live. Very good, New Level Audio. So anyway, did you see CarmCast 50 from last week? And if you didn't, you go to my website, remarkableresults.biz, find the page for CarmCast 50. We were at Career Day at the local college that I'm on the advisory board for, and we had one of the independents that were there had the BG experience on his smartphone. And if you don't have that, you need to get it for all the right reasons. Not only is it good to show customers, everything about how an engine works, but what a draw it was for Career Day and to engage young students in the industry. So I can imagine this being an exciting tool that you could use in high school or in college recruitments. It was really cool. CarmCast 50, watch it from last week. So look at you've heard me talk a little bit on the show about struggling shops, and so this is kind of as I see it. I want to understand. Excuse me. I want to understand what your struggles are, and so this is the reason that I want you to. The BGs are dead. Very good, Brian. Jeez. All but one, I think. All but one. Hello, Matt. If we addressed all the concerns that you have as a struggling shop owner, and even if you're not a struggling shop owner, you could just go back to the days when you remember that you were. And so much of the goal of the podcast is to help people find the kind of content and information that they need to learn from, to extrapolate wisdom from, to connect with people. So many pain points in your business and career are critical to solve. You can't keep going forward without really finding a pathway to help. So in a lot of cases, you can't do it alone. It's nothing ever to be ashamed of. And I have some proof to explain that to you here in a minute. So we need and want you to reach out to your industry colleagues. Don't be on an island by yourself if you're looking to make a change or to improve yourself. I'd be more than happy, and I have in the past, not promoting, but putting shops together. Somebody says, hey, I need some help, and I found a shop willing to chat. Email me, carm@remarkableresults.biz. That's CARM @remarkableresults.biz. I want you to achieve remarkable results, and I am willing to take this network that I have and help you with it. Thursday, a great episode on 20 groups. And this is why, I'm kind of going where I am today is when we release the Town Hall Academy from last week as a podcast, repurposed podcast. Good morning, Matt. Look at the episode tomorrow is on 20 groups. My guests that were on that show last week, they all struggled. Two of them admitted on the show that they were about that far away from closing their shops had they not gone and got help, and it was the 20 groups that really did it for them. So hear from your own industry peers about that. Tomorrow it releases its episode 146 of the Town Hall Academy. If you didn't have a chance to see it live or watch it on Facebook the last few days, please download it, get your favorite subscription app, and invest some time in it. Really some profound and very honest discussion in that thing. Now, another big problem is accumulating and living with debt. And many of us that have struggled or continue to struggle not only are we worried about, driving the top line, but we're also worrying about paying debt that in so many cases we get ourselves into. So the Town Hall Academy this Friday live is on overcoming debt. 3 of your industry peers will bring their experiences to you in dealing with debt and overcoming it. It's going to be this Friday, 12:30 at noon. Okay, and that will be right here on this Facebook channel. I'll be with Kim Walker, AJ Neely, and Tom Lambert. I know what they're going to talk about, and it's going to be, I'm sure, a very emotional and very eye-opening podcast tomorrow. Live Town Hall Academy here, accumulating and living with your debt and trying to put it behind you. And these 3 that are here are going to tell you how deep they were in and how they fixed themselves. Friday, new Remarkable Results Radio's episode will be on emotional intelligence. It'll be the 3rd part that I'm with Dan Taylor. Now, if you're working to become a better leader and to build an enduring culture, this episode will nicely fall in your lap. I think you're really going to like it. And yesterday, Warren Parr, his episode went out on his Pico Scope Club. Yesterday's release was 485. So interesting because it not only involves the education of the technicians in his marketplace, but he's doing it with instructors and educators in high school and college. A very interesting and very unique and important episode, Warren Parr and the Pico Scope Club. And also, for the record, this week from Bill Haas, he talked about how to compete with dealerships. And it's a must listen, episode 72, for the record 72. We stop blaming the dealers, learn what they have to talk about, and counter program, if you will. Hey, I need all my industry friends and colleagues to share this CarmCast inside their groups, because we've talked a lot about overcoming struggles and, in fact, overcoming debt. Some really important pointers that I so firmly am standing on my soapbox as often as I can and trying to get the word out that you don't have to go this thing alone. And I'm willing to pull my network together to help people. Carm at remarkableresults.biz. For God's sake, do something. You know that you're struggling. You know that it's wrong. You know that you're missing a whole lot of your life because of the stress that you're under. You've got mouths to feed, business to run. Get some help. You don't need an invitation to change, but the fortitude to want to change. Get inspired from the essential voices of the aftermarket that appear on this podcast, or allow me, as I said, to put you in touch with shop owners that can provide some wisdom and inspiration to help you stop digging your hole of despair. Now, I have connections and content that absolutely will help you. You're not on an island. I know that there's tons of shops that are struggling. Just say the word and we'll be there to help. Good to see you all here. Please let's share this over the next few days. Another CarmCast in the can. Good to have you here, and have a good week. We'll talk soon.